The first part of my video got ruined because, heaven forbid, I'm not the rad Brad. I'm just a bald bastard. I had the music from Final Fantasy playing. I shouldn't even hum it, or I'll get another claim. They're trying to take my money. They want to share the revenue. I'm like, bitch, I got 15 views on that video. I worked hard for that penny. I don't even know if it triggered the monetization for that video. I don't even know if I made a penny off that video. But anyways, it's frustrating. So this is going to be, unfortunately now, part 1. I had to completely zip it. I'm trying to record. I have turned off the music completely, which ruins the immersion a little bit. But with this and then me just yap. You can't be looking for immersion. So I figure, you know what? If you came here for this, then that really shouldn't be like a deal breaker. So this is about 15 minutes in.
Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
So basically they're recounting here.
Go on.
I'm trying, if you simmer down. There better not be any music.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there. Cloud, is that you?
Who's who?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
What happened to Claudia? Claudia.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Yeah, so you're kind of well, not kind of. You are recalling your memories, right, as you're playing.
Bro, let me get a good look at that sword.
Did you seriously just bro me? Don't bro me.
Finally. Soon these troubles will be a thing of the past.
I'm just kind of roaming around, wasting some time here. Hey, there's music there. I turned that shit off. I do not want another claim. That's actually really frustrating when you think about it. There's games that are like that. I think it's, can't remember. There's another game where you turn off the music. I think it's Far Cry 6. You turn off the music, but if it's still, or Far Cry 5, sorry. But if the music plays through like the radio, you know, the little boom box, I don't know why I'm going like this, the one that you hold with the handle, it'll still play and you'll still get struck. It made it almost virtually impossible to record that goddamn game.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world, and teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Why can't I have a voice like that? He's got a thing for, I'm not getting into that joke. That's disgusting.
Well toned, but lacking mass.
Well,
You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
seriously.
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her.
Tifa.
Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
You never mind Tifa.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right? Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Rest at the inn once you're done exploring. Oh, I'm done exploring. What does she have to say?
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Good.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
The
Big day
map.
tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right. Will do.
At least he's not telling us to get bigger.
Night.
There's something sinister about Sephiroth. That's
I
how you
tried,
pronounce
but I
his
couldn't
name.
get to sleep that night. Was too excited. Too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
Out of breath already?
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Sephiroth.
Tifa. You can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't.
Oh.
Come on.
Well, look at you, Mr. Sephiroth.
For a posterity's
I will
Not
turn that camera sideways and stick it straight up
Please, Sephiroth.
your
can you
candy
hold to
ass.
It's just one photo. Come on. Where's the harm in that?
I've been watching too much wrestling with The Rock,
Where?
you know, the whole candy thing.
Thanks.
Say cheese.
Sounds like you were having a good time.
See, I could have done that and then gone to photo mode, and then there you go. Hide the menu. Yeah, don't forget, when I talk a little bit throughout the cutscene, I try not to, and it could be really annoying, but truthfully, nobody's sitting here listening to the actual whole story of any YouTuber, no matter how big they are, even with the Rad Brad at 3 million plus views a video for these kinds of things. They're not doing it, right? You're kind of just here for,
One more.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're here, but for the ride,
Guess we
essentially,
were.
to see the game.
for a while.
kind of get the showcase of the game. That's what I do on my channel.
Was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
So for me, that's what it's about. Is showcasing the game. How does it sound? How does it look? Are we crashing every 10 seconds? Are we stuttering? Don't ask what that was. For example, yeah, I get how to use my weapon. Jesus. I've played every Final Fantasy game in existence. Give me my bling bling. And of course, we can look at the map. We can... Well, generally, we can fast travel. Maybe not right this moment. Actually, there is something I want to change. I know you're like, ah, for real? Would you just give it up already? System. Options. Camera. Camera distance out of battle. I want to take a look at that. Repositioning. No, I want to look for the responsiveness. They could have just called it. What happens if it's on 1? Whoops. Yes, I confirmed it. Oh yeah, that's... Holy macaroni and cheese. Okay, let me do 2. Let me do 2-2. I definitely wouldn't look good in a 2-2. Okay. This is why my videos get like 5 views each. Let's go to 2. Was that 3, right? 2. So we confirm that. Camera distance out of battle. What does this do? So 3, kind of like, well, it's not kind of. 3 out of combat brings it out. The higher the number, the further away you are, I think. And then if we do 1. Yeah, see, it brought it in a little bit. Cool feature, but it's so minimal. It's almost pointless.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what's the terrain action that I could take? Oh, just jumping. Draw distance, volumetric fog, ambient occlusion. Screen space, reflections. All those big technical things for which I vaguely know what they mean. Graphics. They're really good. And as far as I know, if I am not mistaken, let's take another look. I know you're like, oh, seriously, dude, just for the love of God and all that is holy. If we look at this game, if we take a good look at this game. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. There is no PS4 version. We're not being held back by the peasants of the last generation.
Okay? Not going too
They've
fast
been
for
left
you,
in the
am I?
dust.
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
The best there was and the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart. Too much wrestling again, I told you. A little bit more walking and this will be akin to Death Stranding, which is still one of my favorite games, by the way. I'm just saying. Venison meat, anyone? Whoops. Don't all watch me like that. I'm trying to do my own thing here. Oh. I didn't miss. That was just a practice swing, just for the record. Ooh. Has it been that long already since I've been recording? There's been no action. Oh, there's gonna be action. That's what's for lunch.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
Slice and dice.
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Fighting as Cloud. Press square to attack with Cloud's sword. Holding the button will allow you to follow up with a sweeping slash. Press the button after dodging to launch a ranged attack. Or hold the button to unleash an aerial combo. So let me look at that once more. Sorry. Bear with me. Yeah, so press the button after dodging. Whoosh. So like dodge attack. So circle square. For a range attack, or hold the button, in other words, the attack button, to do an aerial combo. Combo breaker. Remember that game? Killer Instinct? Now if I dodge... Well, they're not aerial. They're not aerialed. Is that a word? They're not in the air, so... I didn't get to fly.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
No, that was for in the event that there's someone... Oh! Final Fantasy VII Rebirth demo saved data confirmed. Players who have completed the demo can skip the Mako reactor investigation, resume play from the village. Note that skipping will not affect gameplay. Skip to the village. Absolutely. Well, just because you're walking around in a dark room and I'm pushing around a trolley and it's doing like some vacuum. Yes, it makes that sound like that. Don't pause my face and then start putting that all over YouTube. Unless you link it to my channel and I get hundreds of thousands of views. I'm just going to skip it. It's really quite okay. That's what you get for playing the demo. You get to bypass that. You're really not missing much, believe me, from like a story perspective. The Feroths.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I suppose that's what it was. Well, hello there, and you. Never mind my mass. It's big enough as is. Thank you very much. No, that wasn't supposed to sound like Elvis. I'm like the complete polar opposite of Elvis. His ass is dead and I'm alive, baby. I remember this part. I think we're just supposed to randomly follow the blue diamond, which is really just a square tilted at about a 45-degree angle.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by. Hope everything's okay.
Oh, really quick, I did want to mention, speaking of that, ooh, this is a PS5 only title, not PS4. There is some debate, and I see the argument for both sides of the coin on whether or not... I'm just waiting a moment here. There we go. On whether or not there's a valid debate on, does it hold back us current gen players to have last gen people still mixed in the fold with us. I don't know. I do not know. Either which way, I don't feel bad for them. Been 4 years. Get with the program. Now, what I'm doing here, this should be fairly obvious. Let's see here. Hide the party. Oh, that's funny. I can hide him, and then poof, just like a cloud, it dissipated. I'm so funny. We can hide the menu. We can move this around. Yes, I'm not going to be here all day. I was just trying to get a little bit of a, you know what I mean? Kind of like a nice little screenshot. I mean, it's a little bit dark for the screenshot, so maybe we won't go for that. Did I lose my? Oh, this could be cool. Right here at the gateway.
Manor was the biggest building in town.
Like that. This is the last time I'm doing it. Hide the party. No, hide the menu. I'm totally gonna have to do something sooner or later.
And older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's
No.
sick and needs our help?
He's going insane. I really gotta stop doing that. No, there's no armor, nothing hiding here. Let's go in and see what awaits us all. I know he's in here because I played the
Took a
demo.
look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, he's right there. See, on my cheap microphone from years ago, you would have heard that swishing of the Pepsi in my mouth with my tongue going. Now you don't hear it. $1,000 just to get rid of the swishing.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Uh-oh. I smell danger. And awkward physics. Getting some Resident Evil 7 vibes here.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient.
My thing for recording.
9/13/1977. Genova project approved.
Too much math. Maparoth.
So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
About to fester into a monstrosity.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading and reading, like a man possessed.
I used to have hair half that long. And I said, Vamos. Out with you. night of
We
the
got
7th
Genova.
day.
A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Ah, screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
For some reason, I was expecting him to get the "Phew" from that guy that's been wanting me to work on my mass.
Ah, Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova.
Not to be confused with
The Genova
Geneva.
project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gas' wondrous experiment.
He created you?
You better hope those pants fill up like hot air balloons and fly the fuck out of there. He's about to rage.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Whatever that
Hey.
means.
Hey, hold on.
Uh-oh. Well then.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come to sooner?
That was a strong throw.
If I had, maybe I could have saved the village.
Those pant legs could have acted like a parachute. It could have broken his fall against the wall.
Or tried, at least.
Hey, I thought that was funny. Just, you know, the pant legs, they're big and puffy.
What?
Oh my god, it's on fire! The village is in turmoil.
Hey, you! Get in there!
Oh, never mind. Now's not time to be talking to me about my mass. Well, yeah, I was going up there. I did this in the demo. You'd think I'd remember. Oh, right. It's over here. Now would be a good time to get up.
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Mom.
Check on Mama. On Claudia. Or is it Claudia?
Sephiroth did this. Oh, it was him, all right.
Get it? Cloud?
He's still here.
Claudia? Ahaha.
God,
No?
get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir.
So we might be here a while.
But why would he?
He turned. Ooh. Cover your eyes. This next part is not for the weak of heart. Not that part.
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming.
Could have sworn I just topped over in the demo. Alright. We're gonna gimp along. This is why these games are 80 hours to complete.
Almost there.
Are we really, though? The good thing for that flashing blue square on the ground, or I wouldn't have known where to go. After this, I'm definitely pausing it. And he's just getting thrown around and clobbered with a bunch of crap that's just falling over. Uh-oh.
Please be okay. Sephiroth. Mom. Mom.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay!
I don't remember
Don't
if
worry.
his mother dies
I
or
got
not.
you. Come on, let's get you up.
Murderer! You monster!
What is interesting is what turned him. Or was he just always like that? I think it may have had something to do with the reading that he did. I don't know.
You sick son of a bitch!
That's far enough! Drop the sword!
Makes you wonder why he doesn't just put us out of our misery. We'll eventually get there. Oh, now I get to use both my hands at the same time. Just like that. Finish him! Remember that from Mortal Kombat? Reminds me a little bit of that. That was a fatality.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
He's a little too calm.
Sephiroth!
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much about the story. I play so many games. I'm just being real. I don't know what makes him spare you. Looking like a witcher with the eyes there. His hair's not burning. I mean, the last time I did that, this is what ended up happening.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Dad and I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad,
Oh yeah, Tifa's
it was
dead.
Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
I think that's Sephiroth's sword. Mm-hmm. I want to believe that he's like somehow in a trance or
I have
possessed.
come for you. Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
Wow. Really? Wow. I don't think she's dead, though. He could have easily killed her.
You promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
I need to get that voice. Like, download it and then, like, upload it to
Mother.
my trachea.
They have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But
I'm
there's
willing
no
to
need
share the
be
planet.
sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
Yeah, maybe it's the Mako or whatever that's poisoning his mind.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
Oh, his mom is dead. Wow.
They were mine by right. This planet too. For I have been chosen.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
I don't think now is time for this kind of shenanigan.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise. But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Dunno about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
There you go. That's
After
the story.
5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Genova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth, so how about we give our heads a rest?
I can't wait to get to play as the puppy.
Oh no, you don't.
Shaggy mutt.
Mine.
Sweet dreams.
And his
See you
tail's on
tomorrow.
fire. But somehow, the fire's not potent enough to burn down the sheets that he's resting on. It's all about the magic.
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
They haven't kept in touch.
Probably did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
I think I should end it here. Stop. Stop. With the cutscene. Okay, so he's snoring. That's great.
Cloud, you up?
Really? There you go. Perfect. I can pause it. I can save it. And say, holy macaroni. And cheese with the bacon bits. That was fun. I'm just going to go back here. Check something really quick. I can't remember where it was. Something about the bonus. System DLC bonus. Ah, there we go. Moogle Trio Summoning Materia. Summon a group of Moogles that turns any battle into a cultivating experience. Summoning Materia Leviathan. Allows those with Final Fantasy VII Remake save data to summon the Leviathan. Which charm a talisman from Moogle who traveled the world collecting rare curios. Collection of items featuring potions, bottles of ether, and other consumables that will surely prove useful for those looking to travel the globe. Bonus items acquired. An orb of Leviathan materia, Moogle Trio. Additional content acquired, an orb of Moogle Trio materia. There we go. I wanted to do that quickly. All right, as always, you know the drill. Thumbs up if you liked it, blah, blah, blah. Thumbs down if you didn't. I bend it in half, twist it, lop it off with that big thing, the buster. If you want to subscribe, obviously, that'd be fantastic. And if not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.